What's up, world? It's your boy Drew here for How to Rap, and in this video we're gonna give you 5 hip-hop songwriting techniques that will instantly improve the chances that your song will be a hit and not a skip. We're gonna show you how to automatically change your songs into something that will turn friends into fans and improve the chances that people will enjoy your music and consider it catchy using scientific data that has just been released on what people are most likely to listen to on modern streaming platforms. So if you're a fan or an up-and-coming artist that has wondered what has changed and what will change in the 21st century regarding hip-hop songwriting techniques, this is the video for you. And of course, before we begin, if you're interested in learning the top 20 songwriting secrets of professional full-time rap artists, we have them neatly organized in a free video course to get your songs popping for 2020, which you can now get free of charge by visiting the first link in the video description box below. Now, the first hip-hop songwriting technique to take your music from hit to skip in the 21st century is cut the intro by 4 bars. Due to the shortened attention span of the average fan over the last half decade, hip-hop fan attentions have been shortening. According to a report done by StatCrunch, the average song length of a song on the Billboard Hot 100 has decreased by a full 20 seconds over the past 5 years alone. Now, historically, the intro, or the section of the song where the beat is first introduced with or without vocals, is usually 8 bars. That means for the first 8 bars of most hip-hop tracks, you're listening to the beat be introduced either with some light ad-libbing or trash talking or just the instrumental playing to get into the rhythm and the mood of the song. However, since we've just learned that the modern definition of a hit or a charting song is now noticeably shorter, you might want to cut out 4 of those bars just to get into the song faster and save yourself those seconds, improving your chances of being on the charts. Now, you definitely still want to usually have an intro, but 4 bars is usually enough for the listener to get into the vibe and the mood of the instrumental and the beat. However, as a side note on this point, be sure that you purchase the proper type of beat license from the producer you're copying your instrumental from, where you can manipulate or change the beat. Otherwise, the producer can come after you for messing with their portion of the music and the music publishing. Second hip-hop songwriting technique to get more modern and get that hit and not that skip is shorten the end of the song. Even if your goal isn't necessarily to go more mainstream and worry so much about charting or anything like that, even more lyrically proficient rappers are making their songs more efficient and more quick when it comes to the way that they are structured in hip-hop songwriting when it comes to techniques. Digital Music News does a great analysis of how much quicker song structure has become, even for lyrically respected artists such as Kendrick Lamar. Breaking down Kendrick Lamar's albums and songs, we found in Good Kid, Mad City, the 5th track, Money Trees, starts in the 19th minute. Only a single track in the album lasted 4 minutes and 39 seconds. In To Pimp a Butterfly, the 5th track, These Walls, starts in the album's 16th minute. And in Damn, the 5th track, Feel, starts much sooner than both earlier albums at the 12th minute. Now, the average track length in Good Kid, Mad City is 5 minutes and 37 seconds, and all tracks are 30 minutes and 30 seconds or longer. Some tracks even surpass the 6-minute limit, including Money Trees and the 12-minute long Sing About Me, I'm Dying. The entire album, Good Kid, Mad City, lasts 68 minutes and 23 seconds. Now, on the flip side, Damn's average track length stands at 35 minutes and 57 seconds, and the entire length of the album stands at 54 minutes and 54 seconds. Now, looking at this graphic for a minute, you can see that in the first 5 tracks of Damn, although it includes some of his biggest hits from that album, such as DNA and Humble, we still arrive at the 5th and 10th songs much faster than his earlier albums, partially because of the intros starting off quicker and the endings of the tracks not wasting too much time. We should also note that artists like J. Cole, Kanye West, and Nicki Minaj have also released notably shorter albums recently in this decade. Another important hip-hop songwriting technique that you want to look for in the 21st century is introducing your chorus in the first 30 seconds. Spotify's own website explains to us that streams are counted in Spotify for Artists when a song is streamed for over 30 seconds. That means that you have to keep the listener's attention in a big way for at least 30 seconds. Now, we should all understand by now that for the average casual or mainstream listener, people that will support promote your music, even if it's more lyrical rap, the most important entertaining part of the song for them is the chorus. While self-avowed hip-hop heads will like the more lyrical, long verse form of things like Sway's 5 Fingers of Death, if you're looking to spice up your hip-hop songwriting as far as technique is concerned and get a more polished songwriting formatting and make sure that you're appealing to a broad audience so you can get those sales and go full-time, one of the easiest ways to do that is to front-load your song with the catchiest parts and making sure that you have that catchy part in the first 30 seconds and get those streams. Of course, after they're hooked and they got past the first 30 seconds, you can show all the lyrical skill and dexterity that you want, but it's sort of like a movie theater or a club where you make sure you get them through the door and they pay the entrance fee or the ticket so that you can keep the lights on and keep going. Additionally, part of the reason that fans consider something boring, they may not know the words for it, but part of the reason they might say a song is boring is because in the first part of the song, the first 30 seconds, they don't have anything catchy to sing along to or hold on to. So while your average fan may not be able to describe it, you might just hear, oh, the song kind of drags, we're gonna tell you and hook you up here at How to Rap. And of course, just a quick reminder, we go much more in depth in our free course, the top 20 songwriting secrets of full-time rappers. So be sure to pick up that full course in the video description box below. Now, hip-hop songwriting technique number 4 is play the song for somebody once all the way through and see if they can repeat the main catchy part, the hook, the chorus, etc. This is one of the more sneaky but effective ways to verify if your song is catchy. The secret is to play the song for somebody once all the way through and see if they can repeat a couple of key catchy phrases from it after one listen. If you think about it, the tracks that are generally considered the catchiest tracks could be sung along by a general hip-hop fan after just one listen, and often if the track is really good, they can sing along with it by the time the second or third chorus comes along. So use people in your life, friends, fans, even strangers, to verify that your song passes the catchiness test when it comes to hip-hop songwriting. And last, simplify your flow for the last 4 bars of each verse. Another secret hip-hop songwriting technique that a lot of the masters use is to simplify the flow in the last 4 bars of each verse right before they get into the chorus. They often make it so catchy, those last 4 bars, that it could be its own hook and maybe even considered its own hook, depending on the person listening. In popular songwriting, this is sometimes known as the pre-chorus, or a section of the song that helps transition and build tension from the end of the verse into the main hook or chorus. And artists like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Kanye West use this technique several times on all of their major records. And additionally, one hidden benefit of it is that it means you can finish the song faster. Just to explain that, by making the last 4 bars of each verse simpler, easier to say, less words, etc., it makes it easier for you to write. You can finish it quicker if you're ever dealing with writer's block. And of course, it makes it easier for the listener because it's really simple and something repetitive maybe that they want to sing along to. When you simplify the last 4 bars of every verse, you vastly increase the chances that that song, using hip-hop songwriting techniques, will be a hit instead of a skip as a track for the fans. All right, that is today's video. We always like to have a question at the end. Which of your songs do you believe has hit potential? I want to see you in the comments. Post a link. This is one of the only videos where I'll be like, yo, post a link to your track. Maybe somebody will check it out. I might run through a couple of them. It's a good way for us to build a little community here and see what we think. Give each other's reviews, give each other feedback. Let's keep building the community here. And of course, be sure to pick up your free songwriting training. It's the first link in the video description box below. I've been your host, Drew Morrissey, the big homie Drew. I appreciate you watching and see you on the next one.